They're not going anywhere. Yes, in my opinion, they've made a mistake here, but that remains to be seen long term what happens. So that's interesting. We got OK Bears. I don't know if you saw with OK Bears. They said that their staking rewards is going to be real gold. Did you
Yep.
see that?
Didn't we cover that, or did I cover that in tea time?
You didn't cover that with me.
Okay, yeah, they're doing an airdrop where, or no, sorry, it's either an airdrop or a companion NFT, something where they're attaching it to real gold, and it's actually pretty good. It's a few $100s worth of an airdrop, especially depending on
But
like
can
what
you
rarity
can
you
you
have.
actually get the physical gold? Is that what they say?
I don't know yet. I think that's too early to tell. I think it's just more of opening the idea to it, but it's cool. I like OK Bears. I've always liked OK Bears. I know everyone got upset because the founder came out and was like, okay, like I'm not as cool as you probably hope. I've done a bunch of weird stuff in the past, but like as far as the brand,
let's just call us hold on. Let's just call a spade a spade. The founder came out and admitted to proper rugging,
I
two
actually didn't
previous
know. I don't
Solana
know.
projects.
All I know is people
That's
don't like him.
yeah. He came out and admitted to cold rugging two projects. That's
Cold
why
rug,
people
like
don't.
straight up, just out.
Gone.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no handing the projects over. Third time lucky. So look, that's. I was also. I mean, they were so hyped. I was looking to buy in, and when I heard that, I decided not to. But look, they seem to be doing good stuff here. The question here is like, really, is this gold legit, and can you actually get the gold for the gold?
Right.
Or is the founder sitting with piles of gold behind him? And oh yes, here's an NFT. You own this little
Yeah.
bit, and when you actually ask him for your little bit of gold, he's going to tell you no. But I thought it was really interesting. It's nice to see someone doing something unique. But I mean, look, they way down. When I was looking at them, they were about 300 Sol, and Sol was a similar price to what it is now. So they definitely way down despite the staking. And Kate, just tell me, there's different levels of gold that you get, different amounts of gold. Is it random or is it based on the rarity
It's
of
based
the
on
bear that
rarity.
you hold?
I believe it's
Okay.
based on rarity, but it's a cool concept. And honestly, like now that I know it was a cold rug, I didn't know. That makes it. I really fuck with them. I don't know.
I
You have to
love
put
the
a lot of
art.
faith in the founder. Yeah, you have to put a lot of faith in the founder of the project. They're going to be the one that makes the project work pretty much. So if you don't fuck with the founder or if he's just kind of like sucky, it's a pretty risky play, honestly. But especially because it's a Solana project. I don't know. Solana projects are notorious for being degenerate shit.
Yeah, the other side of the coin, and it's important to give both. And I'm sort of conflicted. The other side of the coin is we all new to Web3. Because I've been here now for I think almost 18 months, makes me like a grandfather. These guys have been here since 2017, which makes them like dead. But the bottom line is that we all new to the space, right?
Yeah.
And so on the one side, you've got a guy who wants to launch these projects, wants to build, and the first two end up not doing well, which can happen in a new space. It's not an exact science, and so he hits it on the third one, and now this is his baby, and he wants to deliver value, you know. And when you start to see the floor price of a project in ETH terms sitting at 0.0001, no matter who you are, you know that you're not going to get the 50
Right.
million transactions that you're going to need to get that back to 0.05. At some point you've got to say, look, this isn't working, right? And that happens in business all the time. Thank God it hasn't happened to me, but it happens in business all the time. You go and you start a business, you want to build it, you have good intentions, and after however long, it ends up that you got more expenses than you do income, and you have to liquidate it.
Right.
That happens. So that's the other side of the coin, right?
And
I'm still on the fence.
Yeah, it's a tough one. And like 2 days ago, what's his name, Dario, with the Dropouts NFT that I did a podcast with, a really cool guy, super smart businessman. They had their mint, and I was kind of excited. It's 0.069. Some people were upset it wasn't free, but whatever. So they did their project, and right before mint, about 20 minutes before, bro, a fucking scam duplicate project drops, and it mints out. Free mint. And everyone was like, oh my god, they must have switched it last minute, and they fucking minted out the other one. And then literally like just ridiculous amounts of FUD. Obviously, it like a couple hundred people minted. Nothing happened basically, and it completely just was a dud. And then they switched it to a free mint. It sold out, and now the floor is like less than 0.01 or whatever it is. And it's so sad,
Yeah.
dude, because like those kind of things, it's like almost impossible to come back if that happens.
I've seen that a lot. I've seen that a lot, like a minute before the real collection launch, especially with a few free mints, the
Yeah.
incorrect collection launches. And, you know, a lot of guys don't have whitelist. They're not in the Discord. They just have heard of a project. They see it trending on what's minting and, you know, what's trading, and they think that that's the legitimate project, and it's not. So, yeah, I mean, I feel for them for that. I mean,
Yes.
just to go back to OK Bears for a second, you know, the only thing is that my problem with it is if the guy has given up so quickly on two other projects before when the going got tough, what will happen if the going gets tough now? Yeah. So yes, the going's not getting tough. You can see there's a huge amount of volume traded. They're still really building and whatever. But let's say in 6 months the going gets tough for them and the floor's dropping terribly and there's not the good vibes that there is. Are they just going to pack and leave? Because, you know, they've given up before. That's in their track and quickly. So that's you know, that's me on the fence with it. But I really like the art, and you know, I also believe people should be given second chances, third chances. I don't know, but
Quitters are quitters, bro. Yeah,
interesting.
he will leave. If this project starts to get a little teetering and people start to panic,
Yeah,
that motherfucker's leaving. No joke, he will leave.
yeah,
That's why I don't like it.
probably.
That's why I can hold it. I like them, which sucks. Like I wish they would just sell it to someone else who's not
Yeah,
just gonna run
exactly.
away. But you know, it's too bad.
That's actually great. That's a great you know, advice there. They should really get another founder in, even if they don't replace this guy. Get a
Yeah,
notable founder in that's never ever rugged, and say, look, we've partnered with this collection or this guy, and he's going to be 50%. That's the way to do it.
yeah. Me and
That's really
Philip,
brilliant.
me and Philip will buy OK Bears. Listen up, everyone. Me and Philip will buy OK Bears. We will fork over zero point 0.2 ETH each, and we will buy the collection. How's that sound?
Yeah, not even. We just want 50% equity, and we will make sure that he doesn't leave. We'll tie him to
Yes.
his gold, and he's not allowed to leave.
That
So
was
yeah,
right there. Look at the for 90 ETH or 90 soul, the one with the eyes.
they all have
The
eyes.
no,
Yeah,
that one,
yeah,
that
yeah.
one looks
That
cool.
looks. Let's see if it's rare.
Oh, it's not available. Somewhat rare, like ish. I like those eyes. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't really like
also
the
like those eyes
clothes, but I like those eyes.
for sure. Definitely interesting.